Pokemon Adventures Red Chapter. This is a huge ROM hack that tries to follow the story of the Pokemon Manga, which was actually released all the way back in 1997. Hot damn. So the creator of this game is called EnarTogo. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. And to say it was popular would be a pretty decent understatement, considering it has been viewed over 9 million times on Poke Community. I mean, let's just take a look at this box art, dude. These are 3 super sick box arts. I love every one of them. Let me tell you, people, if a game has good box art, it's a good game. Okay, wait. See? Shit box art. Bad game. So basically, this game is divided up in chapters. There's actually a lot of chapters, over 40 of them. 29 here are necessary, but there are a lot of side chapters, extra chapters, small events, what they call it here, and just a lot of content in general. In total, it is divided up in 3 volumes, as they say it, and every chapter has its own little story with a beginning and an end. Obviously, they build upon each other, but each one is like a new part of the story, like a book, maybe even a comic book. The game is actually super extensive, really long as well. It really tries to document the entirety of the Pokemon manga, and it tries to do it as accurately as possible. Okay, take this part of the manga for example. You got Brock, of course, our homeboy, and in this manga he's got these 3 Geodudes, right? You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. A lot of Geodudes. Now obviously, if you're making a Pokemon game, you can't just make that, right? You can't just make a whole bunch of Geodudes. Well, Pokemon Adventures would like to argue. Look at them, dude. They're so cute. Like, wow, this game will go to some extent to keep it true to the manga. This is also far from the only Fakemon, if you will, that is included in this game. You got them in all kinds of ways. You got this this Voltorb gun. You got a bunch of different Pikas. And they are actually all part of the actual manga. Nothing has really just been made up. Bro. Look at this execute, dude. Or, where is it? Oh, there we go. Kanga's Kid and Kanga's Khan. It is really kind of wild how much this game represents the manga. I haven't really read it personally. Every time I see a piece of text or whatever from the manga, I instantly recognize it from the game, and it's been years since I played it, really. Every single one of these evolutions and additions are all implemented in the game. Every time a significant character speaks to you, you actually see the sprite of their face pop up, with the emotion that they are currently portraying. And this is done with a lot of people. Very impressive and makes the game super lively as well. As this is Generation 1, the evil team is obviously still Team Rocket. Unlike the original game though, and very much like it is so in the manga, they are actually a bad team though. They do really hurt people and a lot of other evil stuff. Yo, did anyone notice? In Pokemon Adventures, Rocket is an acronym standing for Raid on the City, Knock Out Evil Tusks. The more you know. You can really feel the badness of Pokemon Rocket, so to say, very well in this game. It portrays Team Rocket as an actual evil criminal organization, and it really has no trouble putting up some gruesome texts and sprites to portray the evil team just the way it wants to. The game is very much centered around the main character, quite obviously Red. At a lot of other intervals though, you do get the chance to play as either Green or Blue, which are 2 of your rivals but also kind of friends in this game. These are like side chapters and they are great. You get to play as another character, like for example Blue, who really is an ultimate troll in this game, and it just makes it all the more detailed. And you really get a more dynamic look on the story as well. Also, let me just tell you, you will not go through this game easily. Although most of the Pokemon you get access to are relatively strong, the combination of all of these custom Pokemon of which you do not know the stats, which can be quite wild, mind you, and the fact that every single trainer in this game has 31 IVs on their Pokemon, it just doesn't make the game a joke to go through. You can most definitely expect to black out a couple of times. And if it's not through the normal game difficulty, it might be through this level 255 thing. What the actual fuck The game really doesn't mess around at the start, and you get thrown right into your first cutscene and look at the game. And no corny professor introductions are present. You are expected to know about your shit when you start up this game. It makes distinctive differences between what you think and what is actually said, as your character does have his own thoughts and words about whatever would be going on. As far as the visuals go, they are simply lovely. You are playing through a modernized version of Kanto, and it does keep a lot of charm of the original Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green versions of Kanto, but it's made way prettier. Loads of new custom areas or visuals were added to accurately portray whatever Red chapter is selling, and I can't say anything besides they did a great job on them. Let me just tell you, man, if you are a fan of the Pokemon manga, or just a fan of the Pokemon story in general, please try this game out. It's honestly one of the best I've ever seen, and I would play it again in a heartbeat. Thanks everyone for watching, and have a great day.